Okay, this is going to be a very quick run through some of the features of the new version of Power Music that is going to be launched at Musikmesse next week in Frankfurt. The main things I'm going to look at is parts and the quick find and the new sheet music editor. So this is not going to be a slick edited video. I'm just going to talk people through what we're doing here. Okay, so let's go to a new song. And this is the new editor screen here for sheet music, quite different from before. I'll maybe spend some time on that later. But let's just put in 3 or 4 parts of a particular piece of music I've got here. So, the first part I'm going to put in, well, I'm going to go and load up the piece of music first of all. So open the PDF, and it's called Rainbow Division. It's a march, and there's lots of different parts to it. So the first part here is D-flat piccolo, and I'm going to put that in. So I'll select that page, and I'll add that selection in. Notice it appears down here now, and that's the first part put in. So I go to song part. It's currently called default. The first page is always called default, but I'm going to change that, and I'm going to create a new part, and it's called the D-flat piccolo. Okay. I'll go back to a PDF, and the second part is the flute. So I'm going to add that part. So I go to my song parts, and I say I need to add a new part, and again I don't have the flute part there, so I'll type in flute. Okay. And now I'll add in the part to the flute, which is that page there. So I'll add that selection in, and that's that part added into the flute. Okay. At this point I'll probably just save the song as I'm going along, so I'll give it a title. I'm just going to call it Rainbow, and save that and check it's okay. Yep, that's fine, and save that. So I've now saved Rainbow with 2 parts, the D-flat piccolo and the flute. Okay, I could go on and add some more parts, so I'll go back to edit song. I'll go back to my PDF, I'll load up the PDF again. Here it is here. The next part, what is it? It's oboes. So I'll create another part, so song, add a part, and again I still don't have oboes, so I'll put in here oboe. Now obviously once you've created the part name once, it'll appear in here, so you don't have to create it each time. So we're in the oboes part now. Go back here, select that, add that one in, and that's the oboe part added. And the next part is bassoon. Again, song part, add a part, new part, bassoon. Okay, okay, and the bassoon part is that part, so I'll just add that, and then I'll save it again. And now you'll notice we have all these parts in there. So under this one song, Rainbow, we have the flute part, we have the oboe part, we have the bassoon part, and we had the original part, the D-flat piccolo part. Now you'll notice that that's a pretty poor quality piece of music. It's a bit squint as well. So let's just show you some of the things we can do in the song editor. So if I go to edit song, and let's pull this up. First thing I want to do here is to de-skew it, so I'll just click on there and de-skew it. That's a lot better, and I'll apply the changes. Okay, let's go on to the next part. So if I go in here and I choose the flute part, again that one looks okay. I'll go to the oboes, looks okay. Bassoon, yeah, looks okay as well, so I'll just leave it. If I've put a part in I don't need anymore, I can just remove the part. And what I can also do is, if I've accidentally put in a part under the wrong title, I can change the part. So just for sake of argument, supposing this wasn't the bassoon part, it was something else. So I go in here and I go change part, and I can choose, I could change it to something else. So let's say I change that to the piano part, just for the sake of this demo. I can do that, so that's now the piano part. So if I save this and then go in here and choose the piano part, it says bassoon, because I've just renamed that. I've just reassigned that part to the piano part. So that's parts. Okay, you select the part you want, and then you can display it on screen and you can perform. Quickly have a look at some of the other things in the editor. If I just rearrange my desk slightly, so I've got some music underneath the new scanner, which we have here. Let me just set this up. So let's say we have a new song, and this time I'm going to take the input from a live scanner, and it's detected the scanner immediately and it gives me a preview here. Position's not bad. So I'm going to scan that. You should always leave it as grayscale unless you really want it in colour. Colour takes up a lot of space. You're better leaving it as grayscale. So let's just scan that. That's it captured there. What we want to do with that is we want to rotate it, and then I want to crop the part I'm wanting, which is that part there. Move that over a wee bit. Okay, so I'll crop that, and then I'll deskew it because it's a bit squint. That's better. And then I'll go into the adjustment and I'll increase the brightness. Now this is actually quite an important thing to do, because if you get a grey background on the music, it actually takes up more space, believe it or not. So you want it to have a nice white background on it. So there's the first one put in, and I will just add that in. So I'll just add as a new page down there, so it's appeared as the first page. I'll turn over to the next page, and I want to do exactly the same with that. So I just do redo, scan and add. I don't have to go through all the process. It does that, and that's the next page in. Turn over again, and again just redo, scan and add, and it's adding it in, and you can see here the pages are in here. If I put them in the wrong order, I can swap the order of them. I just simply click on the one I want to move and then take it to there, and that's them swapped over. Okay, put it back the way it was, back to there. Add as a new page. Anything that's displayed in here, if you wanted to create another instance of that page, you can just click there and say add as a new page, and it adds that page in. So we've now got two copies of that page, that one there and that one there. We can also remove pages from here, so if I click on that and go remove, that takes it away. Again, you have to give it a title. I'm just going to call this test, and you could put all the other information in, the copyright and all that kind of stuff. One of the new features is the archive number. Now this is for songs which have got like a number associated, so I'm going to just say this one is called B234. Oh, sorry, click on it first. B234. So that's the number of this song, and I'm going to save that, and I'll show you why I'm doing that in a minute. Save that. Okay, so here we have our song I've just put in. You can see the quality is really pretty good, and I'll change that to 3 pages per screen. And there we have it put in like that. One of the things I did was give that an archive number, and I'll show you how that works now. We've got a new thing called Quick Find, so you click up here, and this really basically searches for any instance of anything you type in anywhere in a song. So it could be the title, the lyrics, it could be even be the notes that you've put in, it could be the author, the category, a reference, CCLI number, archive number. I put in an archive number, so I'm going to search for the one B234, and as soon as I do that, it comes up with that song. And just to show that that actually does work properly, I'm going to select another song first. So let's just close that down. Let's select something else here, so it's been displayed. Go to Quick Find. I'll go back here, close that. Right, so display something else, go to Quick Find and type in the B234, and as soon as I do that, it jumps to it, and there it's displayed, and I can add it to a playlist. So this quick search is very powerful. It searches for any instance of that text anywhere. So for instance, if I was looking for something by Tim Hughes, oops, if I spell his name right, Hughes, these are all songs by Tim Hughes, and you'll notice it gives a summary of some of the information down here, so you can see that's a Tim Hughes song, and if you just click on it, you can see it and find the one you want, and then again you can add it to a playlist there. So that's a very rough and ready example of how we use parts, the new sheet music editor and the Quick Find. Hope you find this useful. Bye.